Very good evening to one and all present over here, students. I hope everybody can hear me and everybody can see me. Well, I have disabled the chat for a few seconds because we are not here to discuss K-pop. We're not here to discuss Fortnite. We are not here to discuss Free Fire. Oh, we are somewhere here to discuss something related to AI. And I don't want to miss out the charm on gaming also because AI has taken over on gaming to a quite large extent, but definitely not K-pop. Definitely not. At least not today. We'll talk about it maybe probably techno games or anybody kids over here roblox no okay fine let's quickly get on to the session. So here I'm going to talk to all the children. I think most of you are present from grade 6 to 10th or probably 6 to 12, and we'll be talking about a lot of new informations related to AI, a lot of changes that has come into picture. I'll be enabling the chat quite often, occasionally here and there, and we can get some inputs. And more importantly, uh, like right now we are in the era of AI, and I think some of you would have heard about this terminology called as chat GPT. Have you heard about it? Say yes, no, yes. Yes. Okay. Many people say no. I'm going to show you what ChatGPT. It's amazing, and it's more like a like if you feel really lonely. Like for example, Arjun has got no friends. I'm the only friend, and my name is ChatGPT. He can talk to me, and I'm not a human being. So ChatGPT is an AI program that's present out there that can chat with you amazingly well. It'll be something related to a duplicate human being. Yeah. How about a Terminator? Can somebody tell me what Terminator is technically called as? Technically, Terminator. I'll enable the chat. Don't worry about it. Technically, Terminator is called as Arnold Schwarzenegger. No, no. But technically, a Terminator kind of people is called as something. I mean, you can just mention on the chat if you know. Think about it. Think about it. If not, that's totally fine. An AI, yeah, you're very close. A robot, you're very close. But it is technically humanoid. You're very very close, Pratham. Come on, go ahead. Humanoid, AI, you're very close. The person who said humanoid is the closest so far. Okay, am I not audible? I think people are able to. Cyborg, cyborg is even more closer, but not the right answer. Come on, go ahead, go ahead. AI, of course, AI to a large extent, but no, it's not humanoid. The moment I say this, you'll be like, "Arey, yaar, I knew this." Karke. Okay, I think some of you are already giving me the answer. You're absolutely right. It's called as Android. Absolutely, Android. Android, humanoid and Android. Yeah, I think some of you might know about it. Okay, thanks to the recording stuff. Android is a terminology used for the robots that look exactly like human beings, even by skin. Like I have Ahsan over here. Looking at his face, he looks like human being. What if, Lokesh gets angry and just takes a knife and just starts stabbing Ahsan? Or else, he does something. What if the blood comes out? It's like Ahsan is a human being. But rather than the blood, if the wires, if the metal bodies, and if things like batteries fall out of his body, like Bumblebee in Transformers, I do not know, then he's actually not called as a humanoid, he's actually called as Android. And that is the reason our phone's operating system is called as Android. How beautiful is that? That's quite logical, right? It's like another robot being present in your arms or in your hands, something like that. So this particular session, welcome to Code India Code, and I'm going to talk about various AI tools for 3 continuous days. We'll also be talking about various coding platforms that are available in order to move towards AI. We'll be talking about spacecrafts. We'll be talking about Elon Musk. We'll be talking about Tesla to quite a certain extent to talk about their self-driving cars. In fact, Tesla came up with a fantastic model here right now where each car can talk to each other. Something like, hey, I'm coming around the corner, be slow. And the moment the car hears that, it'll automatically, become slow. And things like if at all, one car overtakes the other, yeah, brah, I'm coming fast. Just watch this out. It can talk like that. But definitely AI has got own regulations, rules and regulations. Can you tell me what is the name of the person who set some rules and regulations for artificial intelligence to work? And this particular person, just to give you a clue, is called as the father of robotics. I've enabled the chat. Please answer. So rules and regulations are set to AI. Nikola Tesla, no. Alan Turing, no. These are good guesses, by the way. AI. Yeah, AI SAC. Dhriti, you're very close, but not the right name. It is like just Al Jazari, no. Ethan, hi Ethan, you're here. Okay, Android AI SAC. No, no, it's not AI SAC. It's okay. Sorry, you forgot Barreira. It's okay. It's called as okay, polymath. No, Isaac. Tanmay, you're right. It's Isaac Asimov. John Cena, Pratham. Not Vin Diesel, not John Cena. It's Isaac Asimov. John McGrath, no, not at all. So Isaac Asimov, yeah, you're right. Isaac, Pranav, you're absolutely right. Asimov. Okay, why am I getting animated all of a sudden? Okay, okay, fine. So this is normal me. So here in this case, we're going to talk about Isaac Asimov to quite an extent because he was called as the father of robotics, and he said three laws of robotics, which is like three laws of robotics. And a movie that predominantly talks about laws of robotics is iRobot. Do you know about it? Will Smith iRobot. I think some of you might know about it. If not, I request everybody to please watch this movie. It's a fantastic movie, and you learn a lot of concepts related to AI, especially machine learning. And there's a term called a supervised, unsupervised learning, and things like that. And that movie will be giving you a lot of knowledge with respect to AI to quite a certain extent. Right now, I'm going to introduce you to a platform which is quite kiddish, quite childish, but the brain behind this platform is amazing. Whenever we talk about AI, artificial intelligence basically is an intelligence provided to a machine. For example, I give examples while teaching something to you. If a teacher is giving multiple examples to you, you try to learn based on those examples. For example, if I tell you that carnivorous animals. And the moment I say carnivorous animals, we talk about examples like tigers, lions, the fox, the hyenas. We say about it and we give multiple examples. And as a human being, you try to understand with the pattern that's given to you. And this pattern of animals, tomorrow, if I ask you, is wolf a carnivore? You'll be able to guess. Yeah, wolf might be a carnivore. Now, this particular ability of human beings to guess comes with multiple examples given to you by your teacher. If I do exactly the same thing for a computer machine by giving multiple examples, can the computer think and give us the right response? Absolutely yes. And that is what is called as artificial intelligence. And the process of learning through examples is called as machine learning. Let me show you the example over here, the website that I'm talking about. And I hope Ahmed, Nitish, who's this? Gurmit, Vansh. I can see Zia, Arpit, Ojas is here, Raghav is here, Lokesh is here physically. No, mentally. That's great. Let me share the screen right away. And for this, I need to go over here. I need to go to this particular platform. And most of you would have used this. Before actually going to this platform, I also wanted to tell you something related to Minecraft. Actually, Minecraft is coming up with a fantastic AI-based Minecraft. It's going to be Java edition, where the zombies will understand your moves. And based on your moves, it'll try and come and attack you. It's not like you just get inside the house and you're safe. Not all the time. Zombies will understand your moves. How does a computer understand your moves? That's incredibly amazing. In fact, there used to be a game called as Road Rash. I do not know how many of you know that. Road Rash is a very old DOS game, disk operating system game, wherein you can literally kick the other, uh, riders. It's a bike racing game, and they are coming up with an AI-based Road Rash once more. Now, why am I talking about all these things? You will see right after this. I'm going to share my screen, and this is that platform that I'm talking about. Have you seen this? Come on, it's very simple. Most of you will be like, हाँ ये तो पता है कितने बार खेला होगा. अगर नहीं तो watch this out. That's okay, even if you do not know. And here it's not about the game. It's more about understanding the logic behind the screen. I'm sharing this sound. Watch this. Can a neural network? Okay. Okay. Now you cannot annotate. Clear all the drawings. Okay, here we go. So let me click on Let's Draw. Okay, now watch this very carefully. Drawing 1/6, draw stairs in under 20 seconds. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click over here.
I see line.
I hope you're able to hear that. So whenever I keep drawing.
I see green bean.
Green bean, does this look like green bean anyway?
I see arrow.
Come on.
Or sword.
Come on.
Or ladder.
Oh, it was a ladder.
Or
okay,
stitches.
Come on, one steps.
Or snowflake.
Come on.
Sorry,
I missed.
I couldn't guess it.
It was supposed to be stairs. I didn't answer it properly. Let's go to the next one. I think I have to go here. Okay, and this particular thing is called as draw toaster in under 20 seconds. इतना मुश्किल मुश्किल drawing क्यों देते हैं मेरे को? I click on got it and toaster. It should look
I see line.
okay.
Or knee.
Last
Or
time when I was
skyscraper.
drawing toaster,
Or house. Or drill.
come on,
I see eraser. Or barn.
थोड़ा बहुत.
Oh, I know. It's
Oh,
toaster.
lucky. It just said in the last second. Okay, that's fine. Draw hot air balloon. ये जो पैराशूट होता है इंडिया में उसको पैराशूट बोलते हैं. That's what they're talking about, right? Okay, let's try that. Okay, ये एक बड़ा सा
I
डब्बा
see bed.
जिसके अंदर
Or
I'm
suitcase.
putting अंश.
Or yoga.
Okay.
Or swimming pool. Or hot tub.
Come on.
I see the Mona Lisa. Oh, I know. It's hot air balloon.
It said Mona Lisa. That was a good guess. Okay, but I was actually putting Ansh over there. Okay, draw lollipop in under 20 seconds. Okay, this is simple. Okay,
I see circle.
that's it.
Oh, I know.
It's a
It's
lollipop.
lollipop.
Okay, octagon in under 20 seconds. Octagon कितना side होता है? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? Okay, let's see this. 1,
I see
2,
line.
3,
Or knee.
4,
Or
5,
hexagon.
6,
Or chandelier.
7,
Oh,
8.
I know. It's octagon.
That was the worst octagon ever possible in this universe. Okay, drawing 6 by 6, draw teapot in under 20 seconds. Okay, teapot. I've got some curves.
I see line.
Okay.
Or nose. Or moon. Or
And
necklace. Or pear. Oh, I
okay.
know. It's teapot.
Okay. Yeah. More than teapot, it looks like a matka with some. Fine. That's okay. No problem. The computer was still able to understand, right? Well, this particular information, this particular drawings was understood by the computer. I think some of you would know about this, but look at this. The best part is when I click on data, the moment I click on data over here, you'll be able to find 50 million drawings drawn by the people across the globe. You can see a chair, you can see a cell phone, a cello, a fan, a cat, a castle, anything. I mean, ice cream, a hurricane, houseplant, everything. So for example, let me just open a mosquito. कौन बनाता है mosquito? Let me click on that. But surprisingly, you'll be able to see that 1,16,609 mosquitoes that are present around. And these are the mosquitoes drawn by people like you and me across the globe. And that's huge. Don't you think so? Now, looking at these mosquitoes, the computer tries to understand whenever I draw something for the first time, it'll be like, okay, this mosquito looks like Arjun. This mosquito looks like Raghav. Okay, let me guess Raghav. How about it? Something like that. So the computer will be able to predict all about information. Now, this particular pattern recognition is the most complex thing, and any pattern recognized by a human being or by a human being. Why do I get animated like this multiple times? Okay, by a human being or by a computer, it's the most complex thing. Why is it complex? I'm going to ask you that question and you'll understand right now. This is a pretty simple question, but let me see who first answers the right answer. Tell me, what is the most important organ of our body responsible for thinking? Your chat is enabled right now. The most important organ of our body responsible for thinking. Brain, brain, brain. Absolutely, everybody's talking about brain. Well, brain is not the right answer. Okay, cerebrum. Somebody actually said the right answer. Okay, somebody said that. Who's that? Zenith, you're right. Okay, and who's this? Samriddhi, you're right. Sarthak, you're right. The most important organ of our body responsible for thinking is actually the neutron. No, it's the sense organs. You're absolutely right. Now, when I talk about eyes, nose, ears, how many sense organs do we have? 7 or 8? 4, 5. Okay, some people are counting. I don't have a nose, so I think it's 4. I don't have any ears. Okay, it's 5 sense organs. You're absolutely right. Now, 5 sense organs, okay, only 5 sense organs are responsible for your complete functionality. And if you can replicate these 5 sense organs in a robot, trust me, you're going to be the next robot builder, the most complicated. You can build the eyes, and the eyes of a robot is generally called as ultrasonic sensor. Have you seen ultrasonic sensor ever any time? You would have seen it. At least you would have heard about it. Some schools over here might have adult tinkering labs, and these adult tinkering labs talk about multiple components of microcontrollers, sensors, lot others. Now, these things are responsible for the functionality of a robot. Now, when I talk about microcontrollers, they need to be programmed, just like the way microcontrollers are present for robots, Barira. human beings have got something called as brains. And these brains are responsible for functionality of human beings. Microcontrollers are responsible for the functionality of robots. Now, these sense organs are converted to sensors in case of robots. I'm going to ask you a simple question. Let me see who first answers. Uh, you're able to see a mobile phone in my hand. Everybody, Ehsan, Vrinda, Tanmay, Arav. Now, this particular mobile phone, when I call someone, I keep the phone near my ears. Automatically, the display goes off. You would have seen that. Can somebody tell me what is the name of the sensor that's responsible for that display to go off? Your chat is enabled right now. Come on, go ahead, start answering it. Timer? No. LDR? No. LDR is a good guess, but not the right answer. Okay, hey, Pratham, you were there in the previous session also, I think. Okay, many people are giving the right answer. Proximity sensor is the name of the sensor that's responsible for understanding the distance, not the audio sensor. No, 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 not the audio sensor. Audio sensor is कान. Basically, phone पे के पास कान है क्या? कान नहीं है phone के पास. Phone का कान or the ears of the phone is actually called as a mic. Am I right? I think so, right? So yeah, so here in this case, proximity sensor is all about finding the distance between two different objects. So this particular platform which we were talking about, kahan gaya, is all about examples and samples. Oh, Arjun, you have got the Arduino in your hand. Okay, I'm going to spotlight you for a moment. Show it again, please. Okay, that's the Uno board he has. Okay. Oh, you have got the microbit as well, right? Yeah, that's great. That's great. I'm just removing the spotlight. Okay, he has got a mini lab setup in his home, I guess, if I'm not wrong, right? Okay, now I'm going to tell you something interesting. How many of you would have heard about these IT companies and all? Can somebody tell me one of the biggest IT companies that exist in the world? In the world, it's the biggest. Maximum AI is used in this particular company. Let me see some names of company coming on the chat. Go ahead, go ahead, go ahead. Put it on the chat. Google, everybody's like Google, Bone, Infosys. Yeah, Microsoft, yes, yes, Google. Google is the right answer that I wanted to talk about. Now, when we talk about an IT company, I'm just stopping the chat over here. Google is one of the biggest giants that talks about information technology. And the best part is they also make AI possible. I'm going to introduce to you one of the biggest inventions of Google, which is going to come in the next update of Google. It's already there in the picture, but the phones are still not ready because 5G has not come. And this particular thing is called as Google Duplex. Do you know what is it about? No, let me show that to you. So for that, I need to go to YouTube and I need to go to so Google Duplex is a phenomenal update of Google Assistant, and this particular Duplex is so crazy that if at all I have to fix an appointment with someone, it'll actually make a call from your phone. You don't even have to speak. So generally in Google Assistant, you have to mention that particular aspect like set an alarm for 4 o'clock. The Google uh, assistant does not respond to you, but in case of Duplex, let me demonstration kahan gaya? Yahan par hai. I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to share my sound in 3 2 1. I hope everybody's able to see this. Now share sound. Watch this.
As I said earlier, our vision for our assistant is to help you get things done. It turns out a big part of getting things done is making a phone call. You may want to get an oil change schedule, maybe call a plumber in the middle of the week, or even schedule a haircut appointment. We are working hard to help users through those moments. We want to connect users to businesses in a good way. Businesses actually rely a lot on this, but even in the US, 60% of small businesses don't have an online booking system set up. We think AI can help with this problem. So let's go back to this example. Let's say you want to ask Google to make you a haircut appointment on Tuesday between 10 and noon. What happens is the Google Assistant makes the call seamlessly in the background for you. So what you're going to hear is the Google Assistant actually calling a real salon to schedule the appointment for you. Let's listen.
So how can I help you? Hi, I'm calling to book a women's haircut for a client. I'm looking for something on May 3rd. Sure, give me 1 second. Sure, what time are you looking for around?
At 12 p.m.
We do not have a 12 p.m. available. The closest we have to that is a 1:15.
Do you have anything between 10 a.m. and 12 p.m.?
Depending on what service she would like. What service is she looking for?
Just a woman's haircut for now.
Okay, we have a 10 o'clock.
10 a.m. is fine.
Okay, what's her first name?
The first name is Lisa.
Okay, perfect. So I will see Lisa at 10 o'clock on May 3rd.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Great. Have a great day. Bye.
That was a real call you just heard. The amazing thing is the assistant can actually understand the nuances of conversation. We've been working on this technology for many years. It's called Google Duplex. It brings together all our investments over the years in natural language understanding, deep learning, text-to-speech. By the way, when we are done, the assistant can give you a confirmation notification saying your appointment has been taken care of. Let me give you another example. Let's say you want to call a restaurant, but maybe it's a small restaurant which is not easily available to book online. The call actually goes a bit differently than expected. So take a listen.
See how may I hear you?
Hi, I'd like to reserve a table for Wednesday the 7th.
For 7 people?
It's for 4 people.
4 people when?
Next Wednesday at 6 p.m.
Oh, actually we reserve for like upper like 5 people. For 4 people you can come.
How long is the wait usually to be seated?
For when tomorrow or weekday or?
For next Wednesday, the 7th.
Oh no, it's not too busy. You can come for 4 people, okay?
Oh, I gotcha. Thanks.
Bye bye.
Again, that was a real call. We have many of these.
So this was Google Duplex. I think you might know about it. Have you seen this before? You can put it on the chat. I mean, you can put it on the chat. Chat is enabled. In fact, I would request you to search for this Google Duplex option in your phone. If anybody's having no, and many people say yes, it's not on WhatsApp. Come on, no. Okay, you've done this. No, you cannot. This is amazing. It's like Abhinav can tell the phone to call his principal and say that I'm not going to come to school from tomorrow, and he goes off to sleep. The phone actually calls the principal and says that Abhinav is not going to come to the school from tomorrow, and the next day if Abhinav is caught, he can say that it was not me, by mistake my phone did the call. I mean, that's really beautiful part of having another Abhinav with you, and that's why it's called as duplex. And it's a good feature, yeah, just like ChatGPT. But ChatGPT is like a responder, but here it is like you taking the initiation. I hope you're getting the point over here, right? Like Siri, no, Siri is also a responder. Alexa is a responder. Google Assistant is they don't really do a task for a certain things. So you cannot enable Google Duplex as of now. I think not in 4G. 5G is required. That's one news that I came to know about. And secondly, they are still testing the security features across many countries. It's not possible for a country to directly adopt it. I think it's present in Google Pixel 7 and even 6a. So if anybody's having a Pixel phone, I think you can try. In my phone I have tried it, but unfortunately I've got the 6a, not the 7, and I'm not able to enable that option. So let's think about it. But this particular option, Cortana, is by Microsoft Windows. Yeah, it's on Android and Apple. Yeah, no, Apple, it didn't come yet, if I'm not wrong, but Android, it's already available. So this particular, but how will it know the name of a salon? You need to give some specification, Mridula. I'm not really sure. I haven't tried it, but this is Google I/O speech by Sundar Pichai, and I saw that. The point over here is that the speed at which AI is moving towards adoption. It's high time that as students right now, Arna or Aditya, I'm sure you might have a lot of questions to ask. We're not going to discuss all of them right now. We can chat, but I wouldn't be able to give you the unmute option as of now. But the point here is it's very important for you all, rather than mugging up codings, to understand the JavaScript script or to understand the syntax of Python. Rather than focusing on that, let's focus on how to build AI tools. And in this particular company called as Google, they have got a separate team who work on AI projects alone. And most people think that only people who have studied computers or good with coding are recruited at Google. No, all these big giants take people who are an expert in biology or physics or mathematics or even PT for that matter. In fact, if you watch cricket, I do not know how many of you do, whenever somebody hits a six, right after the ball travels and the moment it hits the stadium or out of the stadium, they are able to calculate the exact distance covered by the ball, the speed of the ball. I mean, do they have a meter on the ball to measure that? And somebody goes to the ball, picks it up. हाँ भाई ये 80 किलोमीटर की speed पे गया. No, nobody's going to say that. So this happens because of some technology behind, and AI plays a great role. In fact, they are creating another MS Dhoni right now, wherein looking at all his previous shots, all his performances, they are going to create a robot that can exactly replicate Dhoni. It's going to be another major upgrade in creating, I think you called it cyborgs or humanoids or androids, whatever it could be. And there is a beautiful android existing right now amongst us. And this particular android even got citizenship in Saudi Arabia. Do you know which robot I'm talking about? Put it on the chat. Come on, you know that. Sophia. Oh yes, you don't know Sophia? Sophia, Google about Sophia. She's pretty, she's smart, and she even says that one day I'll kill humans, something like that. And they even stopped it. I mean, I'm not sure, something like that happened. And Elon Musk was like, trust me, AI is the most dangerous thing you're working on, and things like that. Let me share my screen and show you one program on which you can actually program a machine learning model that you can use on Scratch and various places. Some of you might already know about it. Ethan knows about it. Aditya knows about it. Some students have already seen this, but this is always interesting to talk about. And this particular platform is actually called as, where is it? It's called as Google Teachable Machine. कहाँ गया? यहाँ पर है. Okay, have you seen this? So Google Teachable Machine is an amazing platform, and this particular platform has got the ability to create a project, a machine learning project, where the computer can recognize multiple images. I would like to quickly show you a video. Let's see if I can figure it out, and that will give you some insights. Teachablemachine.withgoogle.com. You can come here, and let me play this video. Share the sound. Yeah, cool. Watch this.
People are training computers and creating machine learning models to explore all kinds of new ideas. New ways to interact.
Yes.
To understand the world. To play. And experiment. But machine learning is pretty intimidating to get into. So we've been wondering, what if it wasn't? With Teachable Machine, we set out to make it easier for anyone to create machine learning models without needing to write any machine learning code. When it first launched in 2017, it allowed everyone to get a feeling for what machine learning is all about. But now, Teachable Machine puts the power of machine learning in your hands, allowing you to save your models and use them in your own projects.
So let's say you want to build a model to recognize you versus your dog. You just open up the site, record samples of you, and samples of your dog. Click Train, and you instantly have your own machine learning model, which you can use in your sites, apps, and more. You can upload your model to host it online, or download it to work entirely on device.
With Teachable Machine, you can create custom models for all sorts of things. Using images, audio, or even poses. Personalized machine learning models for the things that matter to you. And folks have already been trying it out, using Teachable Machine in their own experiments, solving problems in their communities, or even just at home. Start creating and see where your ideas take you at g.co/teachable machine.
And that's g.co/teachable machine. And to give you a quick perspective of how it actually works, let me show you one program that you can actually make. I click on get started and I get animated like this multiple times. I don't know why. I click on image project. I turn off the webcam on Zoom and say, this is you. Okay, I click on the webcam. I come over here and I say hi, and that's me. That's great. And I go to class 2. This is your phone. I click on the webcam. I show the phone and I click on this. That's it. It got that. And now I click on add a class and I'm going to write, this is your remote. How about that? I click on the webcam. Again, I use a remote. And let's see, I've given some samples. And last, okay, there's no one. How about that? I go webcam, I go hide and some samples. Okay, now I click on train model. The moment I click on train model right now, the computer tries to recognize all of these things. And the process of learning these examples is called as, I think you know that, it's machine learning, right? Yeah, this is called as machine learning. And the best part is here you can see that epochs is that 50. So 50 times it's going to learn. That's called as epoch. Batch sizes, in one batch size, how many samples are taken, and I can change that depending on my requirement. So यहाँ पे 5 batches are there. We'll talk about that later. But here in this case, it says that this is you, and that's 100%. And I come here, I show my mobile, and it says that this is your phone. Okay, again I come back, this is you, and I take the remote, I go over here and it says that this is your remote. Hey, but it's getting confused with this is your phone. Can you see that? Okay, samples are not sufficient. Now it's fine comparatively. And if I go over here, there's no one. There's no one. There's no one. That's nice. The best part of this particular platform, what I really love about this is I can use this in multiple scenarios. All I have to do is click on export model. The moment I click on export model, you'll be able to see that there is multiple options: upload shareable link, download, upload my model, and you've got the JavaScript as well. Forget about the JavaScript part right now, but I'm going to click on upload my model. The moment I click on upload my model, this particular model we have made, I can use it in a program. Now here I have understood like the recognition between who you are, what your mobile phone is all about, or what your remote is looking like. Where can I use this? So it's like, if it's your mobile phone, turn on the green light and some random program. If it's your AC remote or some TV remote, turn on the red light. I don't know, I'm just randomly giving you. And based on this particular program, the activity can happen. So for us to use the model from Google Teachable Machine onto a certain platform, you need to upload the model. And once you upload the model, you can see that this particular model gets uploaded on cloud. Now, most children, I'm going to just stop share the screen. And I'm going to clear one misconception. People think that when I talk about cloud, it's the actual cloud. ये बादल में जब बारिश होएगा तो मेरा डेटा नीचे गिरेगा. ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता. That's not the way it works. Okay, so cloud terminology is given because just like the way you can see cloud from anywhere, I think Tanay, if he sees the sky, you're able to see the clouds, right? And Ehsan, Arjun, Farira, everybody's able to see the cloud, even or not some sky, right? So just like the way you're able to see cloud from anywhere, you can access information from anywhere. That is why it is called as cloud. Otherwise, whenever I upload something, it actually gets stored via wires in one of the computers in the world. Now, now I uploaded the model over here, right? Now this particular program got saved in one of the hard disk. Every computer, every mobile phone has a hard disk inside that. Now this particular hard disk, if they say that upload it on Google Cloud, they actually mean that upload it on a hard disk that is present inside the Google Office. नहीं समझा? समझा ना थोड़ा सा? So the point here is, when we talk about the cloud, it's actually the space allotted by a certain organization for us. Can somebody tell me how much is the free space allotted by Google for us? Free space. Come on. Okay, Anuj says 15, somebody, 1 terabyte, 15 GB, 100 MB. 1 terabyte. No. Okay. Majority wins. 25 GB, 32 GB. No. 1000 GB. Come on, guys. It's very simple. Unlimited. No, no, no. It's actually 15 GB. Yes, you would have seen it in the Gmail. Gmail mein niche likha rehta na, like 10 GB or 15 GB occupied and things like that. And suppose if you want more space, it's like Arna ke paas bahut sara naya movie aa gaya hai. She wants to download and keep it somewhere safely. She cannot put it on the computer क्योंकि computer का hard disk full हो गया. She cannot put all the movies up because if she uploads all the movies, space will not be sufficient. But Arna is a very rich girl. What she says that मेरे को और space चाहिए. Can you give me more space? I'm ready to buy. So she's going to talk to Google. There's an option over there, buy space. Then you can buy 100 GB ka more space by paying, I think, 1000 rupees every month. I think something like that. 1000 or 1200 rupees every month. If you pay, you'll get 100 GB more by Google. मेरे पास इतना पैसा नहीं है तो मैं क्या करता है एक और Gmail account create कर देता हूँ. So if I have one Gmail account with 15 GB, that'll be one of the mail IDs. I create another mail ID with another 15 GB. So in that way, we can have multiple 15 GBs. Google is allowing that to happen. Now, this particular way of storing information on the cloud, I'm saving this machine learning model on the cloud, which I'm going to use it on Scratch. Yeah, Scratch. How can I use it on Scratch? So look at this, look at this. So I have exported the model, and right after exportation, whatever you call that, kidhar gaya wo? Yes, we come to this platform called as Scratch, which looks something like this. I think some of you might already know about it. So to come to this particular platform, Scratch is an open source. All you have to do is Google teachable machine with Scratch. You will get this option called as Raise AI Playground. Let me show it to you. Google teachable machine with Scratch. The moment I do that, come down, there's an option called as Raise AI Playground MIT Media Lab. The moment you click on that, you will get a platform which looks exactly like this. And here you will have machine learning models, post blogs, teachable machine, text classifier, a lot of things. I'm going to use teachable machine, so I click on English. The moment I click on that, this is how my Google teachable machine gets opened up. And the best part is, how can I bring that program over here? You remember, if I have to access that particular machine learning model, it's actually uploaded. Okay, we clicked on export model and you can see that this is the link. Now, this is the link from where we can actually access that. I click on copy the link. I go to Scratch. I go to extensions. Watch this very carefully, children. I have teachable machine as an option. Click on teachable machine and paste URL over here. I click over here. I paste it over here. And ये जो exclamation mark है ना 2 minute में चला जाएगा. Within few seconds, this exclamation mark will go away and it will become a tick mark. No, 2 seconds was very short, I think. Chalo, 10 seconds. Here it is. Now, the best part is the moment you use this model, I can drag and drop it. And here we are. When model detects this is you or this is your phone. So whatever was present in Google Teachable Machine all got loaded over here. I hope you got the point. So यहाँ पे I can click on turn video on and the video should turn on. Video क्यों turn नहीं हो रहा है? Okay, maybe because it's already there in Google Teachable Machine. Okay, I've stopped receiving the input. Okay, let us refresh this page once more. Okay, I refresh this page. I want you to see how it actually gets enabled. So here we go to extensions, we go to Google Teachable Machine. I paste the URL. Okay, see, I'm already in. Can you see? I'm inside Scratch now. So here you can say like if whenever it detects you, whenever it detects you, let me go over here. Go to random position. Okay, whenever it detects you, go to random position. Let's run this program. And let us put this in forever. Kidhar hai forever? Forever, 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 control. And I'm going to put it over here. Okay, great. See, it's randomly going. So now the moment I go away, okay, you should stop right now. Come on, you should stop. Oh, okay, it'll not work because we have not given the other conditions, right? So we need to go to, okay, chill, relax. You must be tired. You gotta relax. Great. So I go to teachable machine and there's a program when model detects the next one. This is Yuki JKP, this is your phone. Now what shall we do? Uh, let's glide 1 second to random position. Okay, that was go to random position. This is glide to random position. I go to control, I go to forever, and I put it over here and let's see if it's working or not. I go click on the flag and this also I enable. Okay, this is you. And okay, this is your phone. Let me show the phone. Detect ho jao. See, can you see that? If that's my phone, it's gliding. I go here. Now it's go to random position. Come on. We should go to random position. Okay. It's getting confused. Phone. I need to tweak this program to a large extent. We need to make a better program. I hope you got the picture. So the point over here is what we can actually do is okay, relax. I can get the Google Teachable Machine model inside Scratch. I have a question to all of you. Did you know this before? I'm going to turn this off. I'm going to leave it and I'm going to enable the chat in 1, 2, 3, and here we go. So did you know this before? Stop the screen share. Put in the chat. Okay, some people say no, some people say yes, some people say no, some people say yes. That's fine. That's fine. No problem. In the last session. Okay, that's great. That's great. No, 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 yes. Okay, that's great. Let me stop the chat again. And let me turn off myself. Okay, that's it. So now it brings me to one more beautiful platform, and this particular platform is really amazing. Do you know what is it about? It is going to be ChatGPT. Now I'm going to talk about what ChatGPT is all about, and I'm also going to show you something very interesting. Here we go. I'm going to share my screen. Now, every organization, when they sit together, they work on their own research. Have you ever sat by yourself and spoken to yourself? For example, it's like Ayush will be like, hey Ayush, तू क्या कर रहा है आज का मैथ्स पीरियड बहुत बकवास था, English was fine, चल ना कुछ मस्ती करते. Have you spoken like this? Parents might call you pagal, but that's fine. That's very important if you talk to yourself. And this particular area of talking to yourself, if it is done by a robot, it is the most dangerous thing. Because if robot talks itself, it will respond only true answers. For example, there was this robot which asked the question, are human beings affecting the nature? The answer is absolutely yes, because human beings are using cars that run by petrol and diesel, which provides a lot of smoke, creates pollution. Humans are cutting the trees, which we call as deforestation, and creating a lot of buildings and constructing a lot of things. So when the robot asked the question to itself, are human beings destroying the nature? The answer was yes. And if the answer is yes, you need to stop that. That was the program given. And the robot wanted to stop the human beings from doing that activity, and it can go to any extent to stop that work, and it can even harm human beings. That's what people say. But in order to govern this particular harming human beings, it's not that easy also. There are 3 laws associated to that. I would like to request you to watch this movie called as I, Robot, which talks about these 3 laws. And I don't want to talk about these 3 laws right now. It is mentioned by Isaac Asimov, which we mentioned in the beginning of the session. Now, based on this particular laws, Google, Microsoft, Adobe, Facebook is, by the way, working on metaverse, where I can directly come and meet Vansh in metaverse. What is that? I'll talk about that later. But this particular aspect is done by multiple people, and this is called as, there is a separate team by Google working on this, and they are all present in this platform. Kahan gaya, dikh jao. Called as With Google, AI with Google. Okay, here we are. Yes, here we are. So this particular platform is called as Experiments with Google. People like, all of you, I mean, Vansh or Swad or Ahan or Anya or Arushi, whoever it is, if you are all interested to work on artificial intelligence based programs with Google, you can have this area called as Experiments with Google with google.com, and here you can find all the experiments related to AI. So let's use scroobly.com. I think some of you might know Scroobly. I do not know if you've used this before, but Scroobly is an interesting platform created by some of the research experts like you, where they made an AI bot, a camera bot, in which it can figure out who you are, where you are right now. Something like this. It's going to imitate you. Shayad you would have used this on Instagram or Snapchat, but it's much better than that. So here all you have to do is just sit in front of the camera gets turned on, and the best part is this. Come on, get loaded, get loaded. It's preparing the camera. Okay, so basically what would happen is the camera would try to understand where my eyes are present, where my nose are present. Some people say that it's what do you call, it's a facial recognition. Okay, why do I look like a daku over here? I don't understand. It's like a typical terrorist ka haunted photo, but fine. It's embarrassing, but chalega. Can't help it. Oh, okay, here we are. So whenever I move on whichever side I want, that comes along with like this is augmented reality. I think you know about it, right? So wherever I move, it comes along with us, and I can change the avatars. I can have this guy over here. I move from left to right. I turn on the background so that wherever I go, it comes with me. Yeah, it's a simple thing, and in fact, you can create your own. Some children might already know about it, and let me go back. Click on make your own, doodle your own. So I can drag and drop, and I can draw this. एक, दो, तीन, चार, पांच, और ये एक ऐसा हाथ, ये ऐसा पैर, ये एक और पैर, और ये ऐसा हाथ. Done. Now I click on preview. Let us see how does it look like. देखा? I'm raising my hands. And it's also raining and raising. So this is experiments with Google. People like us have drawn this, and it is present on experiments.withgoogle.com. So here you'll find multiple other platforms also in which you can do all of these stuff and learn more about it. There are a lot of things which I'm not going to show you right now. So this is Skrublika experiment, and there is one more interesting thing called as Magenta TensorFlow wala. So here it's another interesting thing. So all you have to do is just select, say for example, cat. Now I want to draw a cat. You don't have to draw the complete picture at all you have to do is just begin drawing. Agar maine aisa bana diya na, rest of the drawing will be drawn by the cat itself, computer itself. I'm not doing anything. This doesn't look like a cat, but first of all, that's a different story altogether. But chalega thoda bahut, right? Let's go with a yoga. No, bicycle is simple to understand. So I'll go over here. I draw the wheels. Let's see. See, it made a bicycle. I told you this doesn't look that great, but still it's fine. Abhi ke liye kaam chalega, right? That's it. So this is with respect to AI children, and there are a lot of things to be discussed today. I want to keep it simple, and that's the reason we just discussed about the tools. Google Teachable Machine with Scratch we'll do tomorrow once again, probably some good program out there, and let's see what more we can do. Chat GPT I don't want to begin right now because I don't have sufficient time, but tomorrow Chat GPT is something that I would like to explore. Chat GPT is open AI, open artificial intelligence. So what do you mean by open is another area that we need to discuss. Arna, Kakkad, and Akshit, Ayush, I hope everybody's able to listen to me. Yes. So now I'm going to talk about one last thing before we close the session. If any children out here would like to learn coding in a particular fashion, in a particular manner, I've got the complete mind map representation. I think some of you might know about it. There are few students who are present in this class right now who have attended my sessions, who have completed the course also. If you want to know, it looks something like this. So I'm going to talk about this in a detailed manner during the demo. So if anybody wants to participate in your coding classes, I would like to conduct these classes. And to know more about it, you can actually visit this website called as superteacher.in. And here you will be able to find out under the coding section, you will have Keystone course on programming for grade 6 and you have the price mentioned over here. So here, this particular price, the students who are already part over here, they would have completed at a much lesser rate because I began it like 2 years back and they were all first students. But right now it's one-on-one session or 1 to 3 session. I've got the complete coverage mentioned over here. 50 live sessions in total. Every week, 2 sessions will happen. It's 1-to-1. I'm charging at 48,000. 1 to 3, I'm charging at 35,000. And you can book a demo if you want. You click on the book a demo, enter your details, and I'll be able to call you, fix a demo, and talk about the complete program. So if anybody's interested to learn coding, you can just let me know. We can have these classes conducted. However, this is the first day of Code India Code. I hope you had a decent amount of good time and a lot of new knowledge and information. I'll ensure that this is done for tomorrow and day after tomorrow as well. Thank you so much, students, for being here for such a long time. It was great interacting with one and all. I would like to say bye today and meet you tomorrow once more. Take care. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much. Arjun, thank you so much. Ojas, bye. Raghav, bye. Mridullah, bye. Asan, thanks for being a sport. I used your examples multiple times. Vansh, same. Barira, take care. Bye. Bye, everyone. Okay, I got stuck. Okay, I become like a zombie at times. Okay, yeah. How about this? It's fine. Thank you. Bye, everyone. Thank you so much, students. It was great interacting with one and all. Chalo, I'm going to close the session. I'll see you tomorrow at the same time, same link. Bye-bye. Bye, Ethan.